Hi, Tanja here and welcome to TMJ TV, a weekly video series aimed at real estate leaders that would love more time to grow their people and their business. I hope you enjoy this next episode of TMJ TV. Hi, Tanja here and welcome to TMJ TV, a weekly video series dedicated to real estate leaders and teams that want to grow themselves and their business in the least amount of time. You know this lady for sure, Kylie Davis. I'm getting a little bit more entertainment tonight as we go from CoreLogic, and we're here together unpacking the key findings from the Real Estate of Leadership survey across Australia and New Zealand in the real estate industry. And today's insight is around how we're too reliant on the wrong things to manage our business.
Yes.
So the statistics around this are that 81% of us have a weekly sales meeting that's doing everything in our business. It's how we're checking on our sales results. It's how we're checking in with each other. It's how we're doing our weekly training.
Addressing housekeeping.
Doing the caravans. It's doing everything. How everyone's feeling, all that sort of stuff. And then, but it's not the only thing that's doing everything, because 62% of us, or like 2/3 of the industry, have a whiteboard that they're putting their goals and aspirations on. And there's nothing wrong with either of these two things. They're really important key parts of a business and how it runs, but they're tactical, they're not strategic. And so they're a great way to keep on top of the kind of general housekeeping of your business. But in terms of leadership, which is around business structure, business processes, and how you're engaging with your people on a one-to-one basis and making them feel connected to what the goals of your business are, they're not cutting it for that.
And those two scenarios being the sales meeting,
it's a sales
often
team.
doesn't have property management in that mix either.
No.
And then you've got a whiteboard which is just reporting facts.
Yeah.
So
and telling you how far away you are from your goals or not.
Or how effective you are. And the impact of that is when you're just relying on those methodologies for communicating, you're missing the fundamental step of one-on-one opportunity conversations with your people, which if we look at the 5 languages of appreciation, one of the languages of appreciation is quality time, meaning your people love a piece of your time. It makes them feel like they matter. It makes them feel like they're worthy, and it's a really good opportunity for you to get into their world, find out where they're stuck, where they're oscillating, and what they need.
Yeah.
And many businesses aren't doing that,
No.
or aren't doing it consistently.
No.
And so the impacts are, we might be kind of talking about how we're going, but not having that practical magic time to improve what we're doing.
Yeah, and I think too, like sometimes when we talk about, you need to have a weekly one-on-one with your staff, a lot of principals get very hung up on the fact that, well, I can't have a one-on-one with Joe because Joe's my star performer and he'll think I'm an idiot if I want to meet with him one-on-one, because he'll think I'm trying to tell him what to do and I would never do that. Well, look, that's cool. For Joe, you might just need to catch up for a coffee for half an hour once every fortnight or once every couple of weeks, but you should have something in the diary so that both you and Joe know that you're just going to hold each other to account.
100%.
And it might just be, how are the kids, what's going on, and just to make sure that Joe's on track.
Check in with Joe.
Just check in with Joe.
How's life, Joe?
Yeah, and make sure he's okay, or ask him to do a favour by coaching someone, spending 10 minutes on the closing of, Mary Jane, who's just new to the business or stuff like that. So it's not about, what are you doing this week, Joe? Tell me everything that's happening in your world because I need to micromanage you. It's about that one-on-one human connection of, where are you at? Where's your head at? Are you engaged in the business? Are you positive enough? Can you help us with any bits that might be going on? Or, can I make a connection between you and someone else that would be valuable to the business? And it's about that human connection of just knowing where everyone's at in the business and that everyone's aligned with where the business is going as a whole.
And Kylie, I can unequivocally say, because I get the privilege of doing that every single day with principals and teams out there. Yeah. Those principals that adopt the philosophy of the sales meeting, the whiteboard, and the one-on-one catch-ups with their people, holding them accountable, measuring and managing their performance, and then asset mapping, moving resources around to get yield the best results, and bringing in external training, are having best months, month after month, are having their people have personal best quarters, and in some cases, some businesses that are doing that are seeing 50% growth every single quarter in their business because we're measuring and managing above and beyond a sales meeting and a whiteboard. Yeah. So the impacts are high if you don't do it. The action you need to take are A, have your sales meetings and your whiteboard, make sure it's updated, but formally schedule one-on-one time each week with your people with a solid agenda that's very intentional. Don't fluff around the edges because time equals money, and have them drive those meetings so they are sharing with you where they're at, what they need, and you're there to be of service.
Absolutely. I think that's perfect.
And if you want some of those resources and some training on how do you effectively do that, join us at Inspiring Greatness, a 2-day Empowered Leadership Summit on the 6th and 7th of February in Melbourne. All the details are in the link below. Thanks, Kylie.
Looking forward to it. So today's insight, which I have just completely forgotten. Hang on. Why are we here?
Yeah.
I ask myself this all day. No.
So every single week I'm going to share insights and free downloadable tools to help you and your people achieve your success in the least amount of time. If you'd like access to the free downloadable tool, just click on the available link. If you also have any questions or challenges, specifically in the area of leadership or mindset, just write it in the comments below, and where possible, I'll provide solutions to your requests. Remember, let love lead, and you can turn your workforce into the life source of your business. I'll see you next week for more TMJ TV.